All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our charts. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And I want to point out that we're hitting that resistance that we've been talking about. And right now, it does look a little bit more dangerous than normal. We are putting in a lower high right now from here. And here is your little head and shoulder situation. This is what I was warning about over the last few days, but it is starting to play out. Here's your head. I mean, it's not the nicest thing, but the point of the matter is it's coming out. Um, we can remove this. This is done now. Even this ascending channel, the second we break out of it, I'm going to be out of this uh, idea, because this was a short. That was the short yesterday at the top of the rising ascending channel. And now I'm looking for the long scalp on the bottom of this descending green channel. So we're looking for the support around 22,200, which I was mentioning yesterday, and we don't want to go under that. And we have higher points of control before that. So ideally, we want to find some support on a naked point of control, aka over here, which is our 21 and a naked point of control over here at 22,864, or higher at around 23,000. As soon as we lose 23,000 with an hourly open and close, I will say, hey, it's time to be cautious for the downside. We might sweep down to get some liquidity and then retry up later. As long as we're above 23,000, I would assume we're going sideways and up, okay? If you're not even losing the 21 EMA and you're bouncing between the 21 and the 55 and going sideways, that's totally okay. This head and shoulders will be a fake out because of the the higher lows. And we're just going to W our way right back up into this resistance, which we're waiting for around 26,000, which is also at the top of this rising channel. There are lots of points of confluence that says this is where we're going, so just be patient. Today's daily close is not a big deal as long as we don't close under the 21. Today and tomorrow, just hold your breath for going sideways, and then you can look for the continuation into the end of the week. Another thing is, don't forget, the end of the week is when the government will be signing these new interest measure bills that they got, interest reduction bill. So there's going to be a lot of fresh money coming into the market. Liquidity will be available, so you might see euphoric rises, okay? But like I said, going sideways here is not a bad thing. Just don't lose the 21 EMA, which is at 22,800. Hourly closes under 23,000. You have your warning for this 22.8. After 22.8, be patient, but you might have this last level of support here at 22,200. And then you are going to be in danger zone. And what I will also do is extend this out, so we can keep an eye on where this is bouncing, because it does matter at what level it bounces, because it gives you a indication of strength. If we were bouncing above this green line here, I think that's the 0.5. No, that's not the 0.5. The 0.5 is right here. We are bouncing above the 0.5, so that's a good thing, because that is showing you that we have still room for upside. Another thing was, if you look at your RSI, actually, give me 1 second, guys. Stay on here. Let me go to a 4-hour. And I just want you to guys see this one quick thing, and it's gonna suck because I'm gonna show you on BitMEX. So let me pull up BitMEX real quick. Let me get my Bitcoin chart up. Let me hope that they saved my indicators. Okay, here's your 4-hour. And we're in this rising channel. The second we start closing outside this rising channel, a measured move will be occurring to the downside. And that is very possible today, and I'll show you why I have that idea. Boom. So there's the measure move coming all the way to the 200. It's also right above our support, so that's okay. But we can definitely see price action come to 22,700-ish area. All right, here is what I'm. So there is a bear divergence on RSI, on Bitcoin, and that's why I am looking for us to go a little bit deeper on this retrace, to basically get back to reset that oscillator, cool it off. So I do think we're gonna go into that lower 200 EMA, but not all the way down there, but in this area. I think we're gonna wiggle into this in this green descending consolidation. I think that's what we're gonna come into, and it's about to start right now, because as soon as this candle closes in 36 minutes, the next one opens under the 21. We'll probably test into the 21 and then roll on over. Alrighty, so let's see real quick. I have the chart up. Let me see if my indicators are there. Okay. Hourly. Go to daily. I can't show it to you on Tradingview, unfortunately, because I'm so broke. I can't. I don't have those indicators. But I'm just gonna do a fresh chart just to show you what I was looking at. Okay, and I hope I can show this properly. Okay, so here is the chart I want to show you guys. Let me make sure this is visible. I'm sorry for the drag. Right. Okay, well, the RSI is cut off. Fantastic. Let me adjust this. Okay. Well, I can't see it perfectly here, okay, unfortunately. The point I'm trying to make, okay, is that as we were climbing on the daily, on the chart, this might be a little bit better. As we were climbing on the daily, okay, what happened was RSI was climbing, showing you, yes, the strength is there, but then we put in a double top right here, okay, and that's a lower high. Right here, we made a higher high. So that was my first warning of a bear divergence starting. RSI did not make a higher high, price did. RSI is showing you bear divergence. Then we started coming back down. We made a higher low. Okay, yeah, we made a higher low. And now what we're doing is we're consolidating, but we're putting in high peaks where price action is not really there. So in my opinion, it seems like a bear div is forming here. And when that forms, it's gonna want to come back down to the at least, like, 50 area, like cool off in this 50 area. You can't see it, I'm looking at the wrong chart. In this 50 area right here. So when that happens, I can say, okay, we're not overbought, oversold. But right now we are a little bit overbought. We are showing a little bit of bear divergence with equal tops where we're making lower highs. These are looking at three, this and this. This is a higher high. This is a lower low. This and this is almost equal, but now you're making low. So this just to me is showing me something like this. And I know you guys don't want to see all this kind of stuff, but I'm just looking at it like this. And in my opinion, it's a bear div. So downside is probable. I'm not looking at anything other than a quick check of support and then continuation up. All right, let's get that out of here. Oops. And back to the chart. So keep that in mind. I do think we might look for a little bit of downside. Even on daily, on Bitcoin, the volume is like lackluster for the upside. So this was just sideways consolidation. It looks like the bears are a little bit stronger than the bulls, or the bulls have less conviction for upside right now. So that's another thing. Over here right now at the 4-hour, keep in mind we're going to close this in 30 minutes. The next candle is going to kind of be the deciding factor. If we start going under the 55, then just keep your eye open for the 100 and 200. I think we're going to get our next bounce over here. Hopefully it's a higher low. So I want to say like the 100 EMA would be ideal to hit over here at like 23-ish, 22.9, and then start going sideways and up again. Okay, that's what we're looking for on Bitcoin. On Ethereum, Ethereum is looking like that head and shoulder situation again. We are breaking out of our channel, and a measured move from this channel, if we lose this support over here at 1700, is going to be the 21 EMA at 1615. I put up this green descending channel because that's where I thought we will be following the price path. I should extend this actually a little bit more now that I look at this. It should be testing at least around here. So now we are gonna watch price action and see if price action follows this path. Give me 1 second. I just want to make this clean as possible. I'm gonna need to go to the 4-hour anyway to zoom this in. But right about, this is when Mafia uses magnets. Shout out to Mafia from Chart Hub, one of the guys who taught me a lot of my channel mistakes. He uses pitchforks, I use his channels, parallel channels. But anyway, we're back to this. Let me turn off these indicators. These charts. So we're looking for the support over here, okay? If we lose 1656, we're gonna look at the 21 EMA. And then after the 21 EMA, obviously we got the 55. But right now, ideally, the first bounce we want is right here at 1656 to go sideways and up. So this 21 EMA can cross over the 200. And then we can look for some nice candles to the upside. This is very, very close on a daily. So when this happens, you're gonna see us go into that target that we're looking for around 1890, well 1900 basically, top of this channel. And then if we break out of this top of this channel, then you're going to initiate that measured move to the upside, aka, think about this, oops. So we're looking for this measured move to the upside once we break out, and that right into my resistance arrows where I'm trying to look for the next short. Okay, so that's what we're looking for on Ethereum. We just want to go sideways and we will have that breakout out of this channel, and then we should test this top of this descending green channel from our original long from way over here. I'll do that right there. From our original long from the bottom of the channel right here. All right, that was our buy. This over here is going to be our take profit in short. We know that we should be closing some profits already because we're into the EMA resistance before this comes back down to try to make a W. We should have been closing some longs and then letting some ride with a stop loss. Some people hedge the shorts over here because we're hitting this major EMA, and it's just very, very logical. I would be taking my shorts off at the 55 worst case, so that way, I know people want to ride it all the way down, but I'm looking for higher lows. You see this sideways consolidation? I'm looking for that same kind of sideways consolidation right here. I don't want to see price action start going under this point of control at 1400, because if so, then we're going to be making the measured move down, and that's going to be ugly because you're going to be basically taking this measured move that you did here, clone it, you'll be making that the downside over here right after we lose this midline. Okay, so if we come back down here, ignore this, if we come back down to this level here and we start showing weakness, well, you have the danger of making the measured move to test these lows, and then say you don't even find support here, well, you're gonna make that larger measured move. People are gonna straight up kill me. You will make this larger measured move. Basically right to the bottom of the channel. I don't know why we drew that. It's 1-to-1. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we'll be basically coming to the bottom of this channel as soon as we break out of this bear flag situation, this ascending bear flag. Yeah, we'll be testing the low, and then this would be the next long area that you wanted to attempt, aside from the short that we just did off this mid and this top. So that's what we're looking for on Ethereum. Let's go to the quick 4-hour, and I'm gonna delete some of these. I don't need all these lines. I can see it without even seeing it. After a few years of trading, you just quickly look at the chart and you'll understand what you're looking for. That's what they call experience, right? All right, so here's your 4-hour chart. What I was showing was that once this top got put in, I thought that we would be defending that and we would do a little, bear flag or a bull flag consolidation. That's whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. So I'm watching 1785. Until we close above 1785, I'm not really looking for more upside. Right now, I'm looking for the support on the downside. We're losing the 21. We're losing this ascending red channel. And once we lose that, I'm looking for at least 55 to 100 to give us support. Ideally, I want it here because that will show how strong the asset really is at 1690. But if we do lose 1690, I don't want to lose 1650. Worst case scenario, 1600-ish, 1625. But then it's just like, then I have to be a little bit more cautious because then if we go to test the previous week's low, I mean, it could go a little bit sideways and then still roll over and come test this naked point of control. So over here is like my 50 cent mark. Once we start dabbling over here and you not coming back right away, like a fast move back up, then I'm like, all right, these guys are probably gonna do a dead cat bounce and roll it right back down, take the liquidity way down here, these negative point of controls, then roll it up. Does that make sense? Something like this. We come down here, kind of flirt around with this, then we break down heavier, do a second leg kind of thing, flirt around, showing like, oh, possibly then do another third leg, come down, take the liquidity, then do a W, higher low, and back up kind of situation, kind of like this. But this is a V situation. I'm looking for like a W because it's not going to be like that easily to see the reversal, but you should be able to look for some divergences. Just like how we saw there's some bear divergences building here, you'll see some bull divergences where the weakness to the downside is evident through those oscillators that hey, it's time to take a long end. Just be patient and ride it up because you're looking at that oscillator was on a daily. It took more than a few days for that bear dip to play out, right? We took like maybe 2-3 days. So now this move just started, so now we need to find support, and more than likely it's gonna do something like this. So I'm just gonna leave this here and we'll follow up. But aside from that, guys, be safe today. We're gonna go see how the rest of the market plays out for the rest of the week. I am looking for sideways and down until the end of the week, and then a nice little rally into the end of Friday once the bill passes, maybe even into the weekend to carry us into next week Monday, and then maybe roll around at Monday or Tuesday, come and test those lows again. So get ready for some fun. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. If you have any other assets you would like to cover, feel free to let me know, and I will try to get back to you ASAP in the next video. Last but not least, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notification. It really helps me out, guys, and keeps me making these videos for you guys. And yeah, aside from that, do shout out altcoins that you guys are interested in seeing. I will be making another altcoin video this weekend, and I'm trying to see if I can do more frequently, like maybe a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, like every other day, something like that. But yeah, let me know what you guys want, and I will make sure I cater it to your guys' requests. Thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Be safe. I'll see you later. If you need me, I'm in the Discord group. Let's talk. Adios.